Star Wars. Yeah, it's a very interesting film franchise. But anyway, Rise of the Skywalker came out literally like last week, and it was fun. I went to the midnight showing, and I absolutely loved it. But there were some plot holes that really bothered me just a little bit. And one was regarding the return of Emperor Palpatine, who was the overarching antagonist from the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. Like, he made unexpected return in this movie. Like, it wasn't even prophesized in the other two films of the sequel trilogy. He just showed up and was like, yeah, I'm alive, yada yada. There's no explanation to his return except for repeating a line from Revenge of the Sith that just explains about the Sith has unnatural abilities, yada yada. So yeah, the Emperor's back, and the last time that we saw him in Star Wars, chronologically, he was thrown down an elevator shaft by Darth Vader. So does this ruin the whole redemption story for Darth Vader? Well, it can be argued, yes. But I'm not going to be focusing on that today. How did the Emperor return? Well, I do have my own little theory regarding this, and this could be the possible fact that he didn't die when he got thrown down the elevator shaft, despite all the explosionary shit that we saw. Now, this was explained in the recent Star Wars comic that kind of delved into Kylo Ren's earlier days when he was being trained by Snoke, and essentially he used the Force to stop himself from falling down a cliff to his death. And it was like literally last minute he used the Force to save himself. Now this is very interesting because, you know, Darth Sidious, or the Emperor, was actually controlling Snoke at the time, as it was revealed in Rise of the Skywalker. Like, Snoke was never an actual being. He was literally a puppet for Emperor Palpatine to create the First Order and kind of distract the galaxy. That I always thought was pretty cool, because that's what Palpatine's renowned for, is doing things behind the scenes and, you know, building up for a greater evil. But yeah, that could be a possible hint at how he survived, and then for his body decaying and everything, because don't forget, Palpatine is really old now. He could have used some Sith magic, and obviously he was hooked up to life support to stop his body from decaying as rapid as it was. And if you guys remember, with Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia in The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, respectively, when they used a lot of Force power, they ended up dying. So with Palpatine projecting himself from pretty much across the universe, that's going to be quite demanding on his body. So being attached to life support is going to hopefully slow down his body dissolving, pretty much. So that's why he needed the life force of Kylo Ren and Rey, respectively. So yeah, there you go. That's my little theory on how the Emperor survived. Like, personally, I still think that is his original body. He does state in the film that he has died before, but I think that means in the sense that his body pretty much nearly died, and he, like, the world sees him as being dead until obviously he makes his return. But I don't think they've done the whole cloning thing in the comics. But if they do release a novel that states that, then yeah, okay, yeah, that's canon. But just until then, that's how I interpret the Emperor returned. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys whenever I next upload. See ya!